Hello to you, my YouTube friends. Welcome to my channel, Cristabelle the Intuitive. This is Cristabelle bringing you our weekly angel guidance and messages for this week of December 3rd to the 9th, 2017. Enjoy. And before we get started, I just want to wish you a very happy and fruitful Advent season as we begin Advent today, December 3rd being the first Sunday of Advent, as we get ready to journey towards Christmas. So enjoy your Advent season. Now let's get on with the reading. Angels, what is your guidance for us for this week? Right, let's see, friends. Our first card is Miracle. Our second card is Forgiveness. Our third card is Activist. And our fourth card is Practice Makes Perfect. Just seeing if I can pick up any general energy before really delving into the cards. The miracle you're seeking requires practice. It requires practice, meaning having an attitude of gratitude, an attitude or habit of living in gratitude, in thanksgiving, regardless of what is happening, to truly focus on that, being living with the attitude of being an activist, meaning being truly focused on the social activism, social awareness. When you're truly focused on that, all the things that you're seeking to create miracle in your life, or the miracle that you're asking for, unfolds without you actually making any effort towards that miracle. So truly, your call this week is everything is a miracle. Your being present in the world is a miracle. So just automatically expect a miracle when you're being invited into living with, journeying through this week and living through this week with the attitude of practice and and really working on and the actual tasks or the actual task or activity you need to do to bring all these to be into being is forgiveness. Practice the act of forgiveness. Forgive and forgive regardless of what people have done. Is forgive. Being and forgiving people doesn't mean forgetting or negating their responsibility in whatever acts they've committed or whatever violations or infractions they've committed. Forgiveness is choosing to let go of the anger, the pain that you carry as somebody who's been hurt or injured. So when you actually give forgiveness or offer forgiveness to another, also the miracle unfolds in that. Then, so those are the things you're being called to this week. Okay. Okay. This week, okay, let's see what the cards are telling. This week, you are being called to be a forgiveness activist. And remember to keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. So constantly practice every minute, every hour, every day of being a forgiveness activist. Being a forgiveness activist meaning to be very intentional in forgiving people, in not letting the hurts and frustrations of people's infractions or misbehaviors affect and weigh you down, and to have you so entrenched that you miss the gifts in some of these things. So the miracle that will unfold for you, the miracle that you would love to see, it will unfold before your eyes very naturally without any effort on your part when you authentically focus on being a forgiveness activist. And that is your charge for this week. And practice it. Practice without fail. Practice. Yes, you may not be perfect at it, at becoming a forgiveness activist the instant you start, but that is why you're being called to practice. Yeah, there will be times that it will be easy. There will be some infractions that you'll find much easier to exercise forgiveness for or offer forgiveness for, but just focus on being a forgiveness activist and the miracle that you're seeking. And that is the miracle that you are going to experience this week. You will not need to make any extra efforts to see the miracle. It's very essential to be a forgiveness activist. Forgive everything. Forgive infractions that you experience personally. Forgive the infractions or the misbehaviors that affects your world, that affects your loved ones. Forgive that infractions that affect society at large. Let go and forgive. Focus on constantly having the attitude of forgiveness in everything. Forgive yourself in all the ways that you allow your wounding. Forgive all the things that wound you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Truly forgive. Work on it. It's not an effort that will take you one day. This is a lifetime journey, but begin the journey now. Start the journey. Your forgiveness activism journey starts now. And forgive. Start with small things if it's easier, or start with big things, or start with global things. And the more you focus on forgiveness, the more the miracles that you expect, the miracles that you would like to see will unfold right before your eyes. So our guidance to you on dear ones, beloved ones, this week is be forgiveness activists this week, and practice. The more you practice, you will make it your journey to being a forgiveness activist so much easier and smoother. So that is our guidance to you. Okay. Friends, that's our guidance for this week. And now let's see, what is our daily message or guidance from the original angel cards. Our first card is expectancy. And our second card is tenderness. And our third card is power. And our fourth card is integrity. Our fifth card is harmony. And our sixth card is strength. And now seventh card is freedom. Okay, people who normally watch this weekly, before I start looking at the cards, the message I got was to pick 7. So here we go. The daily, we've got 7 daily cards. Okay, this is still the card for Monday. It's expectancy. Journey through this week with an attitude of expectancy. Expect, number 1, expect that becoming a forgiveness activist will be challenging, but also expect that the more effort you make to practice constantly, to be intentional about practicing being a forgiveness activist, the easy will unfold. The forgiveness and the miracles, the blessings will unfold right before your eyes. And our word for Tuesday is tenderness. Remember that your journey is not going to be an instant one. So be tender with yourself, be gentle with yourself if you find it challenging. If you find a situation where you were not able to exercise forgiveness, let go, relax, and forgive yourself. Be tender with yourself, because you have the opportunity to try again. Remember, be intentional, make it minute by minute, make it hour by hour, daily, and that's what will make the journey bearable. Then our word for Wednesday is power. Power. And truly focus on seeing the power in forgiveness. The power that forgiveness gives you. The power that forgiveness has to heal and to bring about the miracles that you're seeking. And then our word for Thursday is integrity. When you authentically focus on forgiving and truly making an authentic effort, you are living into your integrity. You are living honestly when you acknowledge that there is unforgiveness in you, or there is things that you are finding challenging. Just be authentically yourself in acknowledging that. That is living with integrity. And our word for Friday is harmony. In this charge of living with being and practicing the act of becoming a forgiveness activist, is the harmony that you're seeking, the harmony that you seek for your life, or the peace and calmness that you're seeking for your life, is what we're encouraging you to have through this forgiveness activism that will give you that will empower your life, that will unfold your life and unfold harmony and peace into your life. And the word for Saturday is strength. Like power, and you have strength, there is strength and power in forgiveness. When you authentically forgive, when you are consciously practicing the act of forgiveness, no matter how challenging it is, there is the strength in that. There is strength in being a forgiveness activist, and a strength in building yourself up, in presenting yourself authentically. So truly work on the act of being a forgiveness activist. And the word for Sunday is freedom. The freedom that you will experience, is the part of the miracle that will be unfolding for you when you truly take time and make the effort to practice becoming a forgiveness activist. That we promise and guarantee. Well, friends, that's our guidance for this week, December 2nd to the 9th, 2017. I thank you so much for watching. This is Cristabelle saying, blessings on your journey. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please press the subscribe button. Share this video with all your friends. And goodbye for now.